Welcome back to the Alton podcast for the second week in a row since our restart. We have a bunch more topics today. How's Colton doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I am doing good. Stressful day today, dude.
I can say the same, honestly. It's one of those days you're just kind of like slightly out of it, kind of groggy.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And, the state here is talking about lifting quarantine here soon. I guess my county just voted to get rid of our curfew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know how we're shaping up over here in Illinois and Indiana. They say one thing and then do another, so I don't know. I was told May 1st, but now I'm seeing mid-June. I don't know. Just ask me May 1st.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm looking forward to the gyms opening back up. That's supposed to be May 8th.
Okay.
So,
nice.
it's going to be good days, man. Good days.
Yeah.
The awkward silence. And you guys hear this now. I'm so sorry. Enjoy our quiet. Your radio didn't break. Your phone's okay. We just stopped talking.
Yes, we did just stop talking. So I will continue talking. Our first topic, everybody. We're starting out with New Music Friday because, segues. So I'll say mine first because Austin's is going to turn into more discussion. So my favorite song the past week has been, where is it? It's called Sick and Tired by Ian Dior, Machine Gun Kelly, and Travis Barker. It's got that sad boy rock vibe, kind of, but, it's just great. I've been really on this, like, rock-ish sound I've been looking for lately, and this song delivers in that regard. Plus, my boy, Ian Dior is just phenomenal when it comes to making music. And then, of course, he got two heavy hitters on the song with him, so, and one of those heavy hitters, Machine Gun Kelly, is actually one of, what am I trying to say here? Austin's stuff today. Machine Gun Kelly. Just take it away, Austin.
Yeah. And that song Colton mentioned is a banger. I actually put it on my playlist too. He sent it to me last week or beginning of the week, something like that. So mine's honestly kind of a tie, but I think I'm going to do Pretty Toxic Revolver by MGK this week.
Ooh.
He's been posting like mad since this quarantine started. We're recording today. Today is Wednesday the 22nd. And it is 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. He just dropped another song 4 hours ago on YouTube.
Yeah. It's a cover of Love on the Brain by Rihanna. And it's great. It has a guitar solo in it by MGK himself.
Which is opposite of his style.
Fair enough.
As of now, at least.
Yeah. He's kind of known for rap and rock. I don't know, but lately, I've been kind of noticing his music more because I'm kind of looking for that type of sound lately. Especially Travis Barker as well, and Black Bear, and what's the other one? I don't know if there's another one. What's his name? Poor Stacy, I think is his name. Yeah, but it's some vibes lately, some vibes.
Yeah, he's been doing some amazing work lately. I'm really hoping he does like a quarantine album.
Ooh.
The strange stuff, though, is he's not putting this on Spotify.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what artists are doing because they're all kind of doing like the whole Instagram live, random one-off, 3-song mini concert videos and stuff like that. But the difference is that Machine Gun Kelly is actually making songs and posting the songs themselves, versus just making these little, like I said, social media stories and stuff like that. He's actually going out of his way and actually producing new music and producing new covers. But I think it would be interesting, like you said, to see a quarantine album on Spotify or something. It would be interesting. I would like to see it.
It'd be a good day. And, Colton mentioned, 3-song shows on live streams and stuff like that, which I've been seeing too. Perfect segue. Segue is the main word of the day here. Have you heard of Block by Block West, Colton.
Not until you brought it to my attention 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. I was scrolling The Verge and looking for these podcast topics.
Mm-hmm.
And this Block by Block West is going to be a bunch of punk. I said pop.
Mm-hmm.
It's punk acts that are going to log into Minecraft on Saturday. It looks like Saturday, April 25th from 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Mm-hmm.
To do their pop or punk. I keep saying pop. Their punk concert.
Mm-hmm.
They're each going to get 20 minutes, and it's going to be like this festival show. It's going to be very Fortnite-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Would I imagine a punk concert happening in Minecraft? No. Would I even imagine that happening in Fortnite? No. When Fortnite did the whole Marshmallow concert, that just works because Marshmallow is kind of like an animated character to begin with. And if you didn't know, they are doing one with Travis Scott tomorrow once this podcast goes up on podcast is going up Friday. The Travis Scott Fortnite event is Saturday. So I don't know if, it's a good collaboration. It's Travis Scott. He's streamed Fortnite many times before, but if I would just imagine these one-off punk groups that I've never heard of, no offense by the way, I don't know. It just doesn't mix well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that being an issue. Like, if I was 12 or 14 and I saw something like this, I think my main goal would be to hop on a server where this is happening and grief the crap out of everything I could.
It's literally Warped Tour Minecraft edition.
Exactly, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And they're also bringing in, which is even stranger, merch stores. I don't understand how it's going to work.
So I read this article with you, and it had a huge emphasis on the Discord channel. So I have a feeling there's going to be, like, links in the Discord, to online merch shops and stuff like that. I would imagine all the music is going to be in-game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they all went in Discord as well. I think that would be an interesting collaboration in that regard with Minecraft and Discord, even though I think both companies are not involved in this. It just so happens their platforms are. But, I'm low-key interested to hop in the server and just see how these logistics work.
It's going to be strange. And, they're saying in this article that the Fortnite show with Marshmallow pulled close to 11 million people.
Wow.
11 million views.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you. Do you think they're going to get close to 11 million people?
No. Not a chance. Minecraft's big, but it's not like Fortnite marketing popular-esque, if you know what I mean.
It's kind of fallen off a bit.
Yeah, even Fortnite is falling off, but I think that's what you just said. But, the whole Travis Scott thing, it just makes sense. Everybody knows who Travis Scott is right now. But, I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, Minecraft is a hyped game, but it's also, like, the game that's been around for everybody's eternal life. And
pretty much, yeah.
And then it's not like you have huge names. They could be huge names, but in terms of pop music, I've never heard of not one of these band names.
Yeah. And I just looked up Minecraft's release date. 09.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's been a while.
Yeah. 11 years
It's been
now.
a long time. And I hope it goes well for these bands.
Sure. Me too.
I'm agreeing with you, though. I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
The front runner for this band is Pussy Riot.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. I'll Google him after this and listen to some songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know him.
Now that I'm thinking about this, what I find the most interesting is that all of these bands said yes to a Minecraft concert.
Yeah.
And there's at least, 20 to 25 names on this list?
Yeah, at least.
That's so weird. I don't know.
Do you like the not to cut you off here?
Yeah.
Do you like the Minecraft album cover?
Album cover? Idols? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, it's cool. It's kind of cool. It's got the Minecraft text. It's got the sword. It's got the band there in Minecraft characters. I mean, it's fitting for the event. I mean, it looks like on this tweet, people are interested in seeing it. Joined and accepted. Hell yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, people are definitely excited for it. I mean, the tweet has over 50 retweets, over 300 likes, which means it's probably reached thousands of people in terms of Twitter interaction. So, I don't know. And this was posted yesterday, the tweet. So, I don't know. And the band Idols has 55,000 followers on Twitter, so it's not like they're small.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not big, but they're not like a band you've never heard of before. Well,
Exactly.
We haven't, but 55,000 other people have. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To each their own. I wish the event well.
They got this. They're gonna kill it.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I guess we'll see.
speaking of games like Minecraft, have you heard of Hytale?
I have heard of Hytale.
I looked into it more when you sent me this article. And it's interesting. I actually signed up. I emailed for beta.
Same.
I like doing beta stuff.
True.
And so, what happened here, Colton?
What happened?
What
Our
happened?
favorite gaming company ever, Riot, bought Hypixel Studios, who makes Hytale. That's what happened.
That's what happened. And you know what's interesting? Riot's been doing a lot of. They did nothing but one game for like 10 years. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then they added TFT. Which was in the same game. It was in the same platform. But switched it up.
Yeah.
Then they added Runeterra. Same platform. Different launcher. Well, same launcher, different opening, different game.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hearthstone.
It's weird how they do that, isn't it?
Yeah. And
Just
the
make a
same thing
launcher.
happened to Valorant.
Yeah. Beloved Valorant. Beautiful, beloved Valorant. But we'll get into Valorant a little bit here. So a little background on Hytale for everybody listening. Hytale is a game mode that was supposed to come out developed by Hypixel Studios, one of the largest Minecraft servers of all time. They were launching this like open world, obviously, because it's Minecraft. But it was more like RPG based Minecraft. Kind of like WoW meets something. Well, WoW meets Minecraft, pretty much. And then, nobody really heard about it after the super hyped announcement. And that announcement came out probably early last year, so like early 2019, maybe mid 2019. And then nobody really heard about it ever again. And then out of nowhere, about a year and a half later, it comes out that Riot buys Hytale, and that they are working. Actually, let me confirm that. Sorry, Riot bought Hypixel, and then apparently Riot has. They're going to be helping with the Hytale development. There's still no release date, but from what we've seen with Riot the past year or two, they know how to make games fast, and they know how to make them well. So, just with that being said, I'm very excited to see what happens with Hytale, and also to see what happens with the Hypixel server. That would be interesting to see as well.
Yeah, maybe look at the same tick rate that the Valorant servers have right now.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And going off the Valorant thing, this is a beta with pretty much no bugs.
Can confirm.
I've seen one.
Yeah. And, yeah, we talked about it.
No, different one.
Oh. What is it?
Nathan and I were playing a match. Just a 1v1 solo kind of thing.
Ooh.
And we couldn't exit the game.
Oh, fun.
Nathan was controlling it, and he accidentally put us back into the same thing without switching over to public play.
Okay.
And there was not an escape option. So we used the AFK timers to get out.
Wow. So you literally had to sit there and wait?
Yeah, probably no more than 5-10 minutes.
I'm surprised you guys didn't force close it with Task Manager or something like that.
We did. It loads it back into the game.
Oh.
It's that lever buster that Riot is proud of, which they did a good job with it. So
Interesting. But yeah. Yeah, super interested to see where Hytale goes now. Because, obviously what we've seen from Valorant, especially so quick, nothing but quality gameplay with Riot. The past, all these new games have come out in the past year. When did TFT come out?
Maybe middle of last year.
Oh my gosh! So it hasn't even been a year. It's been like 9 months.
Yeah. Let me just double check myself. I'm pretty sure it's like middle of last year.
Yeah, and they've even made TFT mobile. Granted, I have not played it yet. Don't kill me, Austin. But yeah, I am very excited to see what happens with this. Oh, and just for the sake of how popular Hytale is, they currently have 2.5 million signups for the beta.
Wow.
And millions of views on the teaser trailer, which came out in... Let's see here. It says right here, Hypixel announced that it's planning for a Hytale release for 2021. So it's still going to be a while. Will it be worth the wait now that Riot is involved? Definitely. I can just say that for a fact. Even with League being how old it is, that game runs solid. I don't really have any major complaints with League other than there's like 3 launchers to get into one game. But, that's just how they are. They like their separate launchers for no reason whatsoever.
It's strange. I'll give it to you. It's strange.
Yeah. Just make something like Battle.net and have like the 5 games on it or whatever.
That's what I'm hoping for. And I looked up TFT, Teamfight Tactics. It came out June 26th of last year.
So yeah, about 10 months, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, not even a year.
So, and...
Legends of Runeterra was January 24th.
Yeah, and I haven't played that game, and you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how is it in terms of quality and, I guess, gameplay?
No bugs. Not one. It's a lot simpler of a game. It's not like Valorant, It's a lot like Hearthstone.
Okay.
It's got more animations than Hearthstone, I think, which is really cool.
Nice.
But there doesn't seem to be any kind of lag, no pixel drops, no frame rate issues. It's just a solid game.
Well, that's good.
But
and when did that come out? Do you remember?
January 24th.
Of this year?
Yep.
Wow, the Riot is cranking out new games. Holy. That's like a new game every 6 months.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's absolutely crazy. And they run amazing.
And they run amazing, and they're still updating League like crazy. They're still releasing a new champ probably every 2 months.
Oh, wow, really? They're still doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Man. But yeah, just in general, this acquirement of Hypixel is going to be great. And just simply put it, Riot's been doing great things for the past 6 to 12 months, and I am stupid excited to see what comes of Hytale now. And even Valorant.
They're both going to be great.
Oh, yeah. But let me ask you this, Austin. Is the new Facebook gaming app going to be great?
Okay. Not to throw shade here,
Ooh, I like shade.
but is Mixer great?
Is Mixer great? So I've been on the platform. I think I mean, I don't want to call it a Twitch replica, but it's pretty much Twitch. And, you know, I personally, as a UX designer, I have some tedious, like, hate towards certain aspects of Mixer, specifically the panel section underneath the streams. But, I mean, it is what it is. They have money because of Microsoft. They bought some creators. I've hopped on the website every now and then to see if that money was worth it in terms of viewership. The answer is no. And I figure Facebook's gonna be the same scenario. Facebook has money, but they don't have the audience to tailor to. And it's as simple as that. Twitch was here first. YouTube is only relevant because they're YouTube. They're already known for video content. Facebook is not known for video content. Let's just be real. It's a social media platform. So, I mean, like I said, money does not equal success when it comes to buying an audience, because you don't buy the entire audience. You just buy the select audiences for the channels you buy. See what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. And, you know, it's one of those things. I understand what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get in on a platform that's growing, especially right now with quarantine.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's streaming right now. But there's just, I don't know. I mean, they're kind of grasping at straws here. They released that Facebook dating thing.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
And, I mean, that's the desperation cry right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get why they did it, because everybody's on it. I mean, why not make a dating app in the app where almost half of the entire globe is on? I mean, honestly, I think that was kind of genius. I personally haven't looked at that feature, so I don't know how it runs or how it works. I just assume it's okay. Have I heard anything of it since then? No.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like you said, it's just not really their realm. And I mean, even when they started Facebook Gaming, where people can live stream, and they bought a couple creators. First of all, they bought some nobodies, and second of all, again, I haven't heard of Facebook Gaming since they did that.
I haven't seen anybody use it yet on my friends list.
Yeah, and I actually don't even know how to use it, to be honest with you.
I don't either. You know, the most...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. This happens all the time, guys. So, my biggest concern with this launch, I don't think it's what it is. It's that Facebook said the accelerated launch was a direct response to the COVID-19 lockdown. Mm-hmm. So they accelerated this.
Yeah.
Facebook has a good deal of bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Overall.
Highly agree.
And the fact that they accelerated a new platform really concerns me.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a page admin for my work, right? Facebook is so, like, it doesn't lag, but it's just, like, hard. It runs hard. And it's super surprising for what it is. I mean, it's pretty much Reddit in terms of back-end coding, and Reddit runs flawlessly for me. And this is on all computers, by the way, so I'm not just singling out maybe there being like a clear your cache type of issue or whatnot. It just runs terrible. And like you said, it has its issues, but then it's going to focus on something completely different. And, you know, with the whole in response to COVID and whatnot, I mean, I guess it makes sense why they're focusing on this. But at the same time, it's like, why move on to something different when your original biggest product is still broken?
Yeah. it's a interesting scenario. I hope it goes well.
Mm-hmm.
It is launched. It launched on Monday.
Oh, really? It's already out?
That's according to the bottom of the article here. It was tested for a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
In, looks like Latin America.
Oh, interesting.
And one other spot. Where did I find that? In Asia.
Okay.
For about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It launched on Google Play App Store on Monday. A version for Apple's iOS is still to follow.
Mm-hmm. So this is its own app?
This is its own app.
Interesting. I wonder if you go to the Facebook gaming sections in the Facebook app, if it'll like open this app, kind of like how Instagram does with IGTV.
We're gonna find out right now.
Ooh. Okay. So while Austin's doing that, I found this little part of the article saying Facebook said it had 5 million installs of the app during the 18-month test run in limited markets, and that more than 700 million people have already interacted with its gaming products. I'm not sure what that 700 million people interacting with gaming products is. I think that's just like Facebook gaming, like that whole Zuniga thing they have. But the 5 million installs, I mean, I don't want to be nitpicky, but I work in research and development. There was probably incentive in there somewhere, so I don't think 5 million installs are organic. So I don't know. It's always hard to say with R&D when you're not on or in the R&D team. But I don't know. I mean, like Austin said, I wish it the best. Do I think it's gonna flourish? Probably not. But you know, they can take a stab at it, I guess.
So, just quickly poking some buttons around Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I cannot find a way to get into their Facebook gaming.
Okay.
So it looks like they did, in fact, make two separate entities.
Interesting.
Of software.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Let me just kind of, just for the fun. Sorry if you hear my keyboard.
Got it. Now, do we know if it's only live streaming content, or is it video content, or is it both? Do we know that?
It looks like, so I'm on it now, and
Okay.
interestingly enough, I couldn't find it on Facebook, but if you do facebook.com/gaming, it's there.
Oh.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Just kind of look at it. It's got that Twitch vibe.
Okay.
1000%.
Got it. Interesting.
Stone Mountain 64, 5.7 million, 5.7 thousand, views.
Interesting. Is that the
We got a
highest
couple.
live stream on the platform right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Stone Mountain 64 looks like their most suggested streamer with 1.8 million followers.
Interesting.
I'm assuming he got pulled from Twitch or Mixer or something like that.
Possibly.
I am not seeing. Let's see. Browse games. Good amount of games. However, wait a minute. Did this poll? Either A, my friends have been watching this, or B, this polled preferences from our Twitch accounts.
Nuh-uh.
One of the two happened, because you are following a couple things on here already.
I am?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're following Black Ops 4. You're following Battlefield 5.
On Facebook Gaming?
Yep, Rocket League on Facebook Gaming. It had to have pulled preferences from Twitch.
I've never connected the accounts.
Me either.
So, I mean, I like gaming pages for video games on Facebook. Maybe that's what it's pulled from. Like, I know I like the Call of Duty page. I know I like the Riot page.
How about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
I mean, I doubt it, but it's not unlikely.
Pokemon Go?
That's probably likely. That game was hyped as shit when it came out. That's super likely, honestly.
Got World War II on here for you. I mean, I just keep scrolling and I keep seeing my friends' Facebook icons. So either A, these games are liked on pages, like you said, and it pulled those preferences.
Yeah.
But I'm really wondering if they pulled it from Twitch.
I mean, that means Twitch would have sold their data without us knowing, which is
I know.
shady.
I
I'm
know,
sure
but,
it's
like,
pulled from the Facebook pages, though.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah. Because, I mean, let's be real. I've been on Facebook for God knows how long. Probably close, if not more than 10 years now. I mean, I'm bound to have liked probably over 100 gaming pages by now. I mean, we're talking...
That's a fair point.
We're talking 10 years, brother. I mean, they got the data. I'm sure they're going to use it in some aspect.
That's very true. And, looking at this, it reminds me so much of Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You can create a tournament event
Ooh,
on here. That's a little different.
tournament event.
Yeah. There's tournaments pretty well laid out. It probably might be a topic we visit here in maybe a couple months and just kind of see what there is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be in the news more, especially in the next few months. Because apparently, is it out of beta now? You said they launched like 2 days ago, right?
They launched, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so you browse games and Twitch tells you how many people are watching each platform.
Okay.
This does not do that.
Got
In
it.
fact, to click a game, you must first follow what it looks like.
That is stupid. So.
Oh, wait.
Oh, maybe not.
It was glitching.
Ooh.
It was glitching.
Beta. Actually, it's not beta anymore.
Okay, so I clicked on Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
It's loading
Yeah.
for decades. Hold on.
Decades. Because Facebook is
Wow.
trash.
What is going on with this freaking system here?
So
Guys,
clearly,
don't do
Facebook
it.
gaming still has some issues. That's what we've learned. And, to expand on that, I guess now that it's in full release, I'm not sure if it's in beta release or full release. But either way, I guess we'll see if they maybe start throwing out some proposals to some high streamers. I guess we'll see.
So they do post videos. It looks like the recently live videos get saved in an archive immediately.
Okay.
Most watched Minecraft right now is 123 viewers.
That's low.
So
What about
very low.
Valorant and Fortnite? And I guess Modern Warfare.
Let's find it. I did not think this part of our show would take this long.
Me neither.
Wow.
I mean, we even talked about this. It was going to take... We thought we were just going to shit on it real quick, and then... that was going to be
you know
it.
what? We're shitting on it for sure, though, because I am clicking things, and it's taking 45 seconds to respond.
Good grief. I mean...
It is slow. It is... I don't know why it's slow. Maybe it's not my computer. I know that.
You said facebook.com/gaming.
/gaming. Apex Legends, highest one is 662.
Let me just take a look here. See what you're looking at. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff happening at once. Wow. Let's see here.
There's a search game button. Wow.
Popular games.
Guys,
Modern
don't
Warfare.
click the search game button.
Don't click.
It does nothing. It just slows down.
Wow. So Modern Warfare, it looks like there's probably about 10,000 viewers total.
Yep.
That's more than I thought, but it's not Twitch.
Oh,
Let me
no.
look up Twitch real quick. Twitch Modern
Valorant?
Warfare, 300,000.
Guess how many people are watching Valorant live right now
On Facebook?
on Facebook Gaming?
23,000.
No.
257.
Lower.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Facebook gaming is empty.
The top stream is 20 viewers right now.
Yikes.
Then it's 7, 6, 3, and then 4.
Yikes. And I'm looking over at my Twitch following, and Anomaly's just killing it with 109,000 viewers right now for Valorant.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. To be fair, it's a new platform. Not many people probably know about it yet. I didn't even know it was released until you told me, and it's been released for 2 or 3 days already. And I mean, I guess we'll see what they do. That's all we can really say, honestly.
And I hope it goes well for them. I have no hate for the company.
I mean,
really no hate for anybody. So I hope it goes well. I just don't see them overpowering Twitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't see any company in the next 5 years with that platform beating Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be YouTube. And even then, YouTube isn't really known for live streaming. Let me rephrase that. They're not really known for live streaming gaming content. They're really known for just uploading it. You know what I mean?
The clips afterwards.
Like, I'm sure there's maybe even hundreds of thousands of viewers on YouTube Gaming right now for live streams. Maybe. But it's not compared to the, 2 million daily viewers that Twitch gets every day?
At least.
I think it's something like that, 2 to 5 million. I mean, it was as simple as Twitch did it first. And that's why they're killing it. Simple as that.
And they'll be killing it for a long time, man. They're doing well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm super interested to see what companies try and buy certain creators. I mean, I'll just tell you straight up. I did not think anyone was going to go over to Mixer. I really didn't think so. But, I mean, hey, money talks. And if Ninja really likes... If he really thinks it's more community-focused over there on Mixer, so be it. I think Twitch is highly community-focused, so I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish there. But, that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he's happy with the Switch. I think he's still doing well, streaming-wise.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the numbers in over a month at least. Maybe I'll do that after today's podcast just to see, maybe follow up next week. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I know I haven't seen his numbers since we had the podcast over it.
Right.
So, I got nothing.
Yeah, right. Is there anything else you wanted to mention about Facebook gaming?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to head into our final topic here then, which is Motorola has returned to the flagship smartphone game with their new flagship called the Edge Plus. Super interesting specs for, I would say, a compelling price point. What do you think, Austin?
I'd have to agree. It's the price point at $999. So just $1 under $1,000. Just call it $1,000.
Right.
You look at a $1,000 phone, and maybe 4 or 5 years ago, you'd go, "What the hell?"
Right.
But now it's so common. It was really strange to see the $300 iPhone we were talking about last podcast.
Oh yeah, I still can't believe they started it that low. $399. Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
But this phone has very good specs. It actually tells us what the RAM is.
Yeah,
it's
Apple.
12 gigs, by the way.
Take notes.
And it was immediate. I mean, you look at this article on The Verge. The second paragraph, second line. RAM.
Love
Boom.
it.
Apple, take notes.
Yes, take notes.
Please.
We don't want to know how much RAM it takes to watch a freaking video. Just tell us the number, okay? That's all we want to know.
That's it.
But yeah, just to run you guys through the specs here real quick. Like Austin says, starts at $1,000. It's got a 6.7-inch FHD Plus OLED display, Snapdragon 865, 5G support, 90 hertz refresh screen, 12 hefty gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage, a headphone jack, and 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And it looks like their rear camera houses a 1.8 megapixel sensor.
108.
What did I say?
1.8.
My bad. 108 megapixel sensor. So for those specs, $1,000 is honestly not pushing it. If anything, I would consider it cheap.
I would have to agree. And just, the 90 hertz refresh rate by itself.
Yeah, that alone, game changing.
Is amazing for a smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think our S10s get that.
No, we get 60.
I was going to say, we get 60.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
It's amazing. Have you heard about or read about the controversy with 5G yet?
I mean, in what regard?
Just the radio waves.
I mean, I've heard bits and pieces. It's not really that mainstream yet, so, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, enlighten me.
Well, I don't want to say too much yet, because I gotta brush up before I start spewing all the information.
Okay.
But there is a lot of controversy going on about the health safety.
Yeah, that's the one thing
With 5G.
I'm aware of, yeah. I mean, I honestly don't know much about the technology, so I really can't comment on it. All I can say is that when we switched from 3G to 4G, I didn't notice a difference in my health.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I really have to say, honestly.
Yeah, I'll brush up for it next podcast. People will look back around onto this one.
Okay.
Because that's been a pretty common topic.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it first became prevalent in the news. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about something when it's not really out there yet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, just going back on the phone here, getting back more on topic.
Mm-hmm.
It talks a little more about the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It boasts the 108 megapixel sensor as said above and shoots quad pixel 27 megapixel. Wow, that's a mouthful. Quad pixel 27 megapixel stills by default.
Yeah. Ooh, shooting up to 6K video? Ooh.
Yeah, 6K vid.
Nice.
So you get 6K video on that 90 hertz refresh rate.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be nice.
Oh yeah. And they have some more stuff listed here about the cameras. What is it? 8 megapixel telephoto lens with optical image stabilization, 3 times optical zoom, 16 megapixel ultra wide lens, and what Austin just said, the 25 meg.
And, honestly, if this phone would have been out when I was in the market for a phone, I may have bought this one instead of Samsung.
Honestly, I can agree. It may have stripped me from Samsung for the first time ever. And for those wondering, it releases May 14th for Verizon. Yay, because I have Verizon. Mm-hmm. And the regular Edge is set to follow the summer after. Oh, this is the Edge Plus, but there's going to be a regular Edge. Ooh, interesting.
Which will be 4 gigs of RAM. I was just reading about it.
Oh, those are announced?
Yeah, there's only 4 gigs of RAM in the Motorola Edge. Let's see, 120 gigabytes of storage instead of the 256 in the Edge Plus.
Mm-hmm.
The battery is smaller at 4,500 milliamps.
Still a big battery.
Still a massive battery.
Actually, yeah, huge battery for a smartphone.
It's got no wireless charging support. It's got 3 cameras instead of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. They still shoot 64 megapixel lens with 8 megapixel telephoto sensors. I mean, that's still really good.
Yeah, sure.
So, I think it's an amazing phone.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
I want to go in Best Buy and just grab it.
Same.
And see what it does.
I wonder if it's already there. It launches in 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it says from Verizon though, so maybe they won't have it.
Yeah. They probably won't get it in there. Well, actually, no, some Best Buys have Verizon stores in them.
Oh, you're right.
So they very well could have it in display there.
I'm tempted.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first smartphone we've seen that launches the Plus version before the regular? I don't recall seeing any other company doing that.
That we've covered, I think you're correct.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I can't say with 1,000% certainty, but I want to say you're right. And it's a good thing too, because Motorola, this might get their sales back up.
Oh, it definitely will. I don't see why people wouldn't buy this.
I was gonna say I haven't heard of a Motorola phone of value in like 5 years.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to see what Marquez Brownlee and Lou from Unbox Therapy are going to do with this.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Ooh, yes. They might even have a video announced for it in the next week here, depending on considering how close we are to launch. So I'd be very interested to see what they got going for this.
We're on the topic of phones. Mm-hmm. So Nathan, he's an Apple guy.
What a shame.
I know. I'm trying to teach him better, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
The Apple phones are going back to their box shape.
Their box shape?
Like their straight rectangle, their boxiest shape. Per some things that Nathan has read, instead of being rounded.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be like the old iPhones again.
Oh, you mean like the hard edge, like on the original 5 SE?
Yeah, kind of like the, let's see, I'm trying to find like a really old iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like boxy though. They're going to be not as rounded. They're going to be a little different.
The renders I saw for the SE, the new SE, are slated like that. I don't know if that's just because it's the same name and they're trying to give the renders a nostalgic look. Wait a minute. What am I doing? You can buy an SE right now.
You can.
Let me just look at the website. Let me see what we got here. How does it look? Okay. The new SE is not straight edged. It's curved.
Okay.
So, I don't know. That might be kind of far-fetched because of the renders that just came out for this iPhone. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't see them doing it.
Maybe Nathan's talking about the screen.
The what?
The screen being boxed.
The screen. What do you mean?
Because I'm looking at this. So again, I haven't looked any articles up myself. But I'm gonna push this into topics real quick.
Okay.
You see how that screen? It's not going up around the bevel anymore. Not around the bevel, but around the speaker, the sensors. It's not going down to the home button.
I actually never got the image.
Where did I put it? Oh, I sent to Nathan like a moron.
That's funny.
There's a phone. Let's do this again. Un moment. Sorry, guys.
On the fly. Podcast recording. There it is. All right. Oh, the box screen. The rectangle screen. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So they have this screen with the new SE because it's cheaper.
Maybe that's what he's talking about.
I mean, yeah.
They're bringing this back.
Yeah. I mean, the iPhone 8 even had this. So, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see come the iPhone 12.
Yeah, we will. Who knows? They might call it the iPhone 20.
Oh, gosh. I mean, they called the last one iPhone 11, so I doubt it. Probably a 12.
Right. You never know, man.
Apple 1.2. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, back to the Motorola Edge. Edge Plus, I should say. This phone's a killer for the price point. Excuse me. And I'm super excited to see where it goes.
It'll be good. I can't wait to see one in store and take a look at it.
Right.
It'll be a interesting experience.
Dude, 12 gigs of RAM on a 6.7-inch OLED 90Hz display with a Snapdragon 865 processor. God only knows how that's going to feel when you're swiping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I want it.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah. And, if you guys want to learn more about it, you guys can head over to theverge.com. look for the Motorola returns to flagship phones with the Edge Plus article. Came out April 22nd. But yeah. What do you think, Austin? Is that the end?
I think it's time to wrap this show up with our speech topic.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the random generator speech topic. Hit me with it.
I pulled it up, man. Uh-huh. It's a doozy.
It's a doozy? Oh, man. Okay.
It's a doozy.
Please enlighten me on the doozy.
I gotta Google a word. Hold on.
Such a doozy that Austin doesn't understand what it is. That's hilarious.
I just want to make sure I'm getting the right pronunciation here.
So,
or at least close to the right.
Excuse me. So while Austin's figuring that out, I just want to remind everybody that the Alton Podcast is available on all major streaming platforms. You guys can find all of those at altonpodcast.com. You guys can also follow us on Twitter and Discord at Alton Podcast. Those links are also at altonpodcast.com. Make sure you guys go check it out.
Thank you, Colton. That gave me enough time.
You're welcome.
So this topic is over the French Queen consort.
Okay.
Catherine de Medici, and I know I pronounced that last name wrong, so forgive me, anybody.
Okay.
So that's our speech topic, and the problem is I know nothing about this individual.
Let me hear the name one more time.
Catherine de Medici? Medici.
Medici. Catherine Medici.
I'll say one thing about this topic. Very interesting last name.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why, but when I hear Catherine, I think of stereotypical Karen from, everything internet. It's funny. I actually posted a picture to Reddit. It was a picture of a terrier dog, and the caption was, "If Karen was a dog." just because of what the dog looks like. It's got the whole stereotypical Karen hair look to it. Yeah. So thanks, Catherine Medici. I think that's what your name is. I don't know. You said she's from French or France in the old days. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Well, I just found that out.
What?
So
you're
just psychic.
I'm just psychic. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just Googled her. So this is almost like the random fact kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Catherine was the queen in Florence, Italy.
Ooh.
Well, she was born in Florence, Italy.
Okay.
Let's see, April 13th, 1519.
Ooh. That was a long time ago.
She died in 1589, so actually that's really impressive for that time frame, living 70 years.
Sure.
That's actually really amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. And married to King Henry II, which I feel like... What are we on? King Henry the
I have no
10th
idea.
right now?
No idea.
8th? I have no idea. 12th? A lot.
Okay.
There's a lot of history here on BBC.
I have found Catherine de Medici.
Yeah.
I have found her picture. I have found the Wikipedia. I have found all things Catherine de Medici.
Buddy, we can't use Wikipedia, man.
No, college and high school says we can't use Wikipedia. Okay.
No, don't do.
Okay, fine. I'll click at the second link. How does Britannica.com sound?
Phenomenal. I'm going to use BBC.
Okay. Britannica. Early life. Catherine was the daughter of Lorenzo di Piero de Medici. Oh my goodness, these names. I want to go have pizza and fettuccine Alfredo. You feel me? Okay? Even though none of those are French foods, they're Italian foods. Also, I could be completely wrong about this, but I think I read somewhere that pizza actually originated in America, not Italy. I could be entirely wrong on that. I'm just throwing it out there. Political crisis. Oh, this has got to be good. Catherine, what did you do?
Yep.
Political crisis
Looks
came
like-
in July upon accidental death of Henry II. She's a murderer.
She is.
Wait.
Let's see. Thrusting Catherine on the political stage. Their eldest son, Francis, was proclaimed king, but died after less than a year. Must have killed him too.
Man, Catherine, didn't realize you were such a savage.
Let's
Civil
see.
wars.
Very interesting.
For 10 years of Karen's life, 3 civil wars, including her desperate struggle against the Catholic extremists for independence of the crown. Interesting. The massacre of St. Bartholomew's Day? Oh my god, this woman is all about death. And then the last years hit. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I think we learned today that Catherine de Medici was not a woman to mess around with.
No kidding.
I think that's simply the conclusion.
That is. And very interesting. We did, instead of a random speech topic, we did a random fact. So, if you have a chance, guys, look her up. Very interesting little backstory.
Just not on the Wikipedia, apparently. Look on
Don't
the
use
Britannica, you know?
Love yourself enough to go to a credible website.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And with that, we're going to wrap up today's show. Thank you all for listening. Again, Alton Podcast for all those major streaming platforms, Twitter and Discord. And, I think that's it.
Thanks for listening, guys. See you next week.